Well, this one in particular, the developer guy reached out to me just out on LinkedIn. That's all that was. I had no idea that he had contacted me for a few days and everything because I don't get on LinkedIn, as much as I want to and everything. He reached out to me. We were talking back and forth via DMs and everything, and he told me about what. And I think if I remember correctly, I asked him what projects is he working on right now or wanting to do this year of 2025. He sent me the pitch deck, the executive summary of the deal, this and that, and everything. That got me up to date on everything about the construction project. It's going to consist of a total of 35 luxury villa units on a beachside resort in the Palawan Islands of the Philippines.
Welcome to the Real Estate Pros Show, where we interview real estate investing professionals from coast to coast, as well as the service providers that serve the real estate investing industry. Our goal is simple: share what's working now to help you improve and scale your business to the next level and meet the pros that can help you get there. Real Estate Pros is powered by Investor Fuel, America's leader in helping real estate investors and professionals build the business you need to live the life you've always dreamed of. Let's start today's show. Property insurance for real estate investors doesn't have to be difficult, but it does need to be there to protect you when you need it. MyInvestorInsurance.com not only provides insurance at 15 to 30% cheaper than traditional agencies, it's built specifically for real estate investors like you. You can set up an account in about 2 minutes, get quotes on properties, turn on and turn off insurance for your fix and flip or rental properties in around 2 minutes without having to talk to anyone directly, all through our portal. There's no better way or faster way to make sure you've got the coverage you need to protect you, and no more lengthy policies either. Once you're set up, you're billed monthly and prorated by the day for however long your policy is active. It's powered by MSI, the third largest independent MGA, with 1.5 million customers and more than $1 billion in cumulative premiums written. Get set up today in about 2 minutes at myinvestorinsurance.com/fuel.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Investor Fuel podcast. I'm your host, Leo Wehdeking, and today I am joined by someone I've been looking forward to chatting with, Paulie, who's been making serious moves in the real estate industry. Paulie, glad to have you here, man.
Hi everybody.
All right.
My name's Paulie Duguay.
Nice, Paulie. Paulie, I think that our listeners are really going to take something away from how you've been handling and approaching your real estate business. So, for people who may not be familiar with your world, can you give us the short version on what's your main focus these days?
Basically in the alternative commercial lending arena of space of everything, where we're doing consulting with business clients that are involved in real estate transaction, real estate development projects, maybe deals that don't get approved with their traditional lenders and everything. They come to people like me and everything, and they come to our firms and all that. So that's pretty much it in the short text of things.
All right, cool. And Paulie, in what markets are you operating in?
Primarily, just in the commercial space, commercial real estate development space right now. That can consist of subsectors of retirement facilities, healthcare facilities, commercial real estate, retail strip plazas, car washes, even restaurant franchise stuff like that. I've got right now a client that is basically he purchased a franchise brand of Godfather's Pizza. So he bought that for a whole zip code in Tennessee, in Franklin County of Tennessee and everything. So that when I did the research about how many cities are in that zip code, there's about 12 cities in that zip code. So he wants to have Godfather's Pizza restaurant location in each of those cities within a 5 to 7 year roadmap. So that's one of my clients in the restaurant industries. I've got primarily like a lot of multifamily, mixed use, commercial real estate development projects, stuff like that.
Stop living on an island and join the #1 mastermind in America for professional real estate investors. Investor Fuel is a community of hundreds of the nation's top investors working together to build stronger businesses and better lives. In addition to the amazing community of real estate investors acting as a board of advisors for one another, Investor Fuel members have access to 100% funding on purchase and repairs for our members only, a health insurance program, and benefits and discounts that more than pays for the membership of most of our members, meaning it's actually costing you money to not be a member of Investor Fuel. If you're looking to scale your business and build a business that allows you to live the life of your dreams, please visit investorfuel.com today and book a call with our team.
Okay, love it, man. Paulie, actually, something that really caught my attention about you was the way that you've been able to help people, through your leadership and also with your transparency. Now, that's actually not pretty easy to do nowadays. Can you
Yeah.
be able to tell us and dive in a little bit, okay, how you've been able to achieve that?
I have been able to get that undertaking and underway and everything is because I actually recently back in the end of May and beginning of May and all that and end of April and everything, I got accepted by the Marquis Who's Who Emerging Leaders Association. And when I told them my story and everything, they selected me and approved my application, all that good stuff. And that basically opened up a tremendous amount of doors for me that I still haven't opened up yet. So that basically, folded, my brand that I want to build and everything, the Paulie Duguay brand of what he's capable and what he has access to in his network, this and that and everything. Also, last month, I just got nominated by this Dubai Media Publications magazine company as October's top 20 visionary entrepreneur professionals. So for the month of October, all that, we're going to have all that. They already have it all drafted and all done and everything. So that's what I'm looking forward to seeing next month and everything. The professional newsletter and all that good stuff and everything. In a way, I think that's gonna build up my international profile right there.
All right. Yeah, something that actually caught one of the topics that you were talking about that actually caught my attention is that
Okay.
you are also an international, is that also you make international deals, right? You were talking to me about a deal that you're about to close in the Philippines right now. Am I
Yes, sir.
correct?
Yes, sir. Yes,
All
sir.
right.
Right.
Can you tell the audience how you've been able to acquire all these international deals?
Well, this one in particular, the developer guy reached out to me just out on LinkedIn. That's all that was. I had no idea that he had contacted me for a few days and everything because I don't get on LinkedIn, as much as I want to and everything. He reached out to me. We were talking back and forth via DMs and everything, and he told me about what. And I actually, I think if I remember correctly, I asked him what projects is he working on right now or wanting to do this year of 2025. He sent me the pitch deck, the executive summary of the deal, this and that, and everything. That got me up to date on everything about the construction project. It's going to consist of a total of 35 luxury villa units on a beachside resort in the Palawan Islands of the Philippines. If anybody's familiar with the Palawan Islands of the Philippines, that's where it's going to be located at and everything. Now, however, with this deal and everything, it's going to consist of two forms of financing where it's a total of $75 million, okay, breaking it down into two types of financing, what it's required for it. The first $37.5 million is going to be commercial debt financing, and then the other $37.5 million is going to be equity investor financing. That's how things we look at. We look for international investors, U.S.-based investors, all that would be interested in purchasing one of those 35,
Units.
luxury villas and everything. Yes.
Luxury villas, exactly.
Right.
If you're looking for consistent, high-quality leads, look no further than Investor Machine. Investor Machine isn't just another agency, it's the most sophisticated, data-driven lead generation company on the planet for real estate investors, and serves the role of being not just a lead generator for your business, but a marketing partner that is helping you achieve your goals along the way. Go to investormachine.com to learn more and schedule a call with our team today.
Now, I don't know what they're going to consist of, you know, if they're 2-bedroom, 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom. Those details were not in the executive summary. So I do have my colleagues right now that has access to like commercial debt lenders. He's got private equity investor networks. He's got family offices. He's got hedge funds of investors and everything. So there's a lot of stronghold in this deal that can do the deal and everything. So they're ready to move on it like right now as we speak and everything. I do have a meeting with him tomorrow via Zoom with the client in the Philippines and all that to go over a lot of like the different tax policies that the U.S. has to abide by, the lending policies with its lenders and everything, and then also the Philippine laws and everything of how we have to be on an agreement page of things and everything. So that's my one international, my very first submitted deal that I'm working on that's in the Philippines. And what's funny because I'm actually half Filipino myself. I'm half Filipino. My mother was born in Manila, Philippines. So I thought it was a home run strike basically when I said I got to do this file. I really have to.
Exactly. All right. All right. Now, Paulie, I know that every operator has a moment where things got real. All right. Maybe a deal that went sideways or a time that you had to pivot really fast. Do you
Yeah.
mind sharing one of those moments?
Oh yeah, plenty of them. Oh yeah. I mean, I will be honest with you. Back in 2023, and then a little bit of 2024 of last year, I had a lot of deals that did not get completed and everything. There was about I think about 15 deals and everything if I had to really count my finger on and everything. Yeah, they just don't get you know, they don't go through. They're not qualified, you know, for lending. The client, you know, doesn't have like they have like a really thin profile of their finances. Just stuff like that. They happen. They happen. So that it just you just keep basically just keep going. You just keep going on and everything.
All right. All right. Yeah, actually, that's the kind of stuff that people don't like to talk enough
Um,
these days,
yeah.
But I think, and this is my personal opinion, that's what separates people or folks who just dabble from the one who stay in game long term,
hmm
what you're doing. All right, that's good. That's good, man. Now, let me ask you something. Now, what are you most focused on solving or scaling next?
What am I focused on solving and scaling next and everything? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay. I know that with my focus on building up my personal brand, of course, and everything and all that. That's probably I would have to say maybe my top 3 priorities right now is one of them is my personal brand, and then also like my strengths and weaknesses and everything. Obviously, when we were talking everything about how I seem to babble on and everything before I get onto like to the points and everything. So that's something that I'm working on. That's on there. Scaling up, I know that once I've got this Philippine deal and everything, it's definitely I mean, I'm not trying to, hold anything back and everything. It's gonna be a very wealthy succession fee commission, obviously, and everything. 70 and how we charge, 4% of commercial debt points and everything, and then 6% of the equity financings. It's gonna make me 7-figure millionaire, obviously, which is I don't think I mean it'll be life changing, but it's on to bigger things. It's much on the bigger things for sure. And
For sure.
what I plan to do with that money, of course, and everything.
If you're a new or newer real estate investor looking to launch or grow your real estate investing business, please check out Investor Fuel Club. It's a coaching community, but unlike anything you've ever seen before. And you can actually partner with members of our mastermind from coast to coast on deals right in your market. There's no better opportunity to build a consistent business than to literally partner with pros to help you avoid costly mistakes, avoid the need for capital to do deals, and help you eliminate your fears as you're starting your business. Learn more about Investor Fuel Club at investorfuel.com/club.
As I will be going over to the Philippines, opening up my consulting offices over there in Manila. That's what I do want to do with that money. So that way I know, honestly, I know I would be eligible for dual citizenship over there because I'm a half Filipino. My mom was born over there. So that would qualify me for dual citizenship to do business over there. So that's basically what I'm focusing on for 2026. And then the launch of maybe the launch of my own podcast next year and everything would be awesome as well.
All right, man. That's big. That's cool. That's cool, man. Especially when you have everything in place already. Well,
Not
so
yet.
that's cool.
Not yet. Not yet all in place. I mean, it's enough there. I do what I mean by that is that like I do have my own direct access to commercial debt lenders. We can do about up to 1.5 billion in capital stacking. So that helps out tremendously and everything and all that. Now, also a lot of the other resources that I have and everything, the network of professionals and everything, my social media following and all that is growing and everything, which is nice. I'm not at 1,000 followers yet on LinkedIn, but I mean, I'm not worried about, basically my large, following all that and everything. I mean, I want people to know that how much of importance I am and how resourceful I am, with what I'm capable of, my capabilities are and everything. So that's the best
Okay.
answer I got.
That's
That's
great,
my
man.
best answer that I got.
Okay, cool. Now, Paulie, I know that a lot of people listening are either early in their journey or they're just looking to level up. So I
Yeah.
think they will benefit from hearing this when it comes from you. Now,
hmm
when it comes about building relationships and growing up your network, what's made the biggest difference for you?
What's the main difference you said?
No, what's made the biggest difference for you when it comes
Oh,
about building relationships and growing up your network?
I would have to honestly say I think being 100% transparent, and it's actually the most important thing. I mean, don't lie. Don't lie that you can do this and you can do that and everything. Don't be that guy. Literally. The other big difference of it and everything, if you don't know anything, if you don't know the answer to a client's question, tell them like I don't know, but I'll find out for you. That's all I can. That's what I would say. That's what I would say in doing, because I used to do used car sales and everything. I used to be in that business of working at a car dealership. So I was a salesman, in that line of work and everything, and marketing and everything. We had to do phone calls, at that back in them days, we didn't have smartphone technology in 2006. Tremendously, technology has come a long way since 2006. It really has. So
Yeah, it does.
when I'm telling you, when I used to sell cars and all used car sales and everything and all that, that's where we still had the old technology. We still used desk phones. We also used the desktop computers that were like not anything internet connected. They were still like plug in wired internet access and everything. And we still
Yeah,
use fast
I remember the phone line.
phone
You
line.
needed to
Yeah.
connect it to the phone lines in order to connect, and that would
Yep.
take a while. I remember. I remember.
Remember,
All
huh?
right. That was actually pretty good. Yeah, I remember. I'm actually from that era, and
Okay.
even way back, way before. Like from the '90s. I remember everything having my first phone, an analog one, not even a digital one.
Oh
So
yeah.
I
Exactly.
actually I saw the transition, sorry, the transition from analog to digital, and when I had my first computer, I remember like, what is this? How do I use it? But you get
Right.
used to it, to the
Oh no.
technology. All
I
right.
remember I remember the birth of the internet. I do too. I remember it in the 90s. I do too.
Yeah, it was a game change thing at that time,
Oh yeah.
so yeah, thankfully I got it and implemented into my own way of life, so I'm cool with it. All right, Polly, so before we wrap up, if someone wanted to reach out to you, connect with you, or maybe collaborate or learn more about what you're doing, what's the best way for them to reach out to you?
I would have to say as of right now, it would have to be LinkedIn, probably. Probably LinkedIn would be the best social media platform to contact me and everything. Because, I mean, if you go to my profile, you go to my bio and contact information, it's all there. My Gmail email address is on there. My voice over IP number, they can text me on it. They can call me on that and everything directly. And if I don't pick up right away, I will see it, and then I'll call them back. So I
All
guess in a
right.
way that's still old strategies and all that and everything. But that's just how where I come from in the old days of technology and everything.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
Perfect. Listen, Paulie, I really appreciate your time, your story, and your perspective. We need more people in this space who are actually doing it the right way. All right. So thanks again
yeah,
for being on the show. And for those of you tuning in, if you got value from this, just make sure you're subscribed. Okay. We got more conversations with operators just like Paulie, okay, who are out there building real businesses. Until then, we'll see you on the next episode, guys.
Thanks for joining us for today's Real Estate Pros Show. You can learn more about the amazing benefits of the Investor Fuel Mastermind community, including surrounding yourself with hundreds of other rock stars, 100% financing for your deals, and members-only discounts from vendors you're likely already using that, as a member of Investor Fuel, will save you more than the cost of your membership. Visit investorfuel.com to learn more. If you're interested in joining us as a guest of this show, please visit investorfuel.com/pros to apply. You can also check the show notes for access to free resources, how to get access to world-class lead generation, and much more. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another episode. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next show.